A thread by Carlos Oswita. I realized that I hadn't covered enough bases for defeatists who call themselves supporters of President Trump. They've convinced themselves that this is our next president. Not possible. If all American elections are ruined by mail-in balloting, guess what? That means on January 3rd, 2021, there will be no House of Representatives. The entire House is up for re-election in the election of 2020. Therefore, Pelosi can't become president. You are positing that all elections are going to be screwed up, right? Don't tell me now you'll say that only some will be screwed up because the Democrats have superpowers. Sorry, I deal with only one delusion at a time. Move the goalposts all you want. There's zero provision for the previous House to stay in place until the new House is elected. If national voting is a total catastrophe, either there will be a redo, it's happened before with individual elections, or the votes will be counted however long it takes. A national redo will be just as catastrophic as a mail-in ballot failure. AJC.com, Congressional Election Redos, link in the description. But there's no law stating that we must have a House of Representatives at all times. So Pelosi is out, period. The law states that we must have a president. If no president or vice president are elected and there's no Speaker of the House, the president pro tempore of the Senate becomes president automatically. And who is that? Chuck Grassley of Iowa, who is not up for re-election. Okay, now you'll tell me that he's not a Trump supporter and he's going to dismantle everything Trump has done. Nope, he won't do anything. He'll sit in the Oval Office until Trump can come back. Now, none of this is actually going to happen. Trump already telegraphed what he's going to do. Political activity, a First Amendment right, cannot be infringed upon by social distancing requirements. That's why he called in his supporters to watch his press conference. That's called foreshadowing. The mail-in elections have been fiascos. We have a First Amendment right to vote in person. That will be legally mandated before the elections. As for a military coup, that's not only not possible, it's a shocking insult to the armed forces. You would need at least 75% of the combat arms to join in, or else the loyalists would demolish the putschists. In Yemen, they've been fighting nonstop since 2014. Part of the military defected. Was it the Hollywood coup you think is going to happen? Power outages. That means no mail-in voting. In-person voting only. No electricity means all post offices are closed. Bomb threats. They happen all the time. This election, they won't dare close the polling places. Face it, your defeatism can't win. That's because you haven't thought this through. You're hysterical and you have no factual knowledge. Your opinions are without value. Imagine being a person whose opinions are worthless. Wow. Every single moment of consciousness is an opportunity to junk your defective old thought processes and embark on a crash program of self-improvement. I personally don't care if you do it or not, but you should care. Time is running out. You don't want to be lying on your deathbed thinking, boy, I mess up every single opportunity I had. David Bowie did his best video when he had only weeks to live. Nobody understands it. It's a wildly optimistic video. He's not in a hospital. He's in a hospice. First, he laments all the time he wasted. He tried to avoid death, hide from death, distract himself from death. Then he realizes that after he dies, he'll rise again. he embraces death. He dies, but his death is only the beginning. He's gone from us, but not gone from himself. Link in the description to David Bowie's music video, Lazarus. Addendum. Man, people are stupid. Just so you understand, if there's no House, and there won't be if every national election fails, the automatic president and vice president will be Chuck Grassley and Mike Pompeo. Nobody except for me knew this. Me and Pompeo.